Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from the group of Expository and Analytical Writing 2022B. We are in here to presentation our discussion about cause and effect essay analysis. Next slide. Okay, in here, me, Rifki Akbar Firmansyah, with the study number of 020.
And me, Mahareka Hamdan with student number 025.
And I'm Nisfi Ilmaya with student number 033.
Next slide. Okay, the table of content in here, we are the presentation about the cause and effect essay. And the second is the example of cause effect essay. And the third is about the outline. The next slide. Okay, the first the topic is what is a cause effect essay. And the second is what is the purpose of the cause and effect essay. And the third is what is the basic structure of the cause effect essay. Next slide. The first one is, what is a cause and effect essay? A cause and effect is type of essay that explores relationship between how an event or circumstance happens, the cause, and the what result from the event and circumstance, the effect.
And the second topic is what is the purpose of cause and effect essay? So the purpose of a cause and effect essay is to explain the how or why of an event or circumstance happens. A cause and effect essay's goal is to inform the reader of the relationships between specific events and particular effects. And the next one, what is the basic structure of a cause effect essay? The first one, introduction. Describe the event or circumstance of essay that you will explore. And the second, include a thesis statement that illustrates your ideas on the main cause or effect of the event or circumstance. And the second structure is body paragraph causes. Start with what you think to be the main cause of the event and support your argument with facts. The second, give the descriptions of additional causes after that. And the third structure is body paragraph. Effect. The first one, talk about the main result that resulted from the causes you talked about in the previous paragraphs. And the second, give evidence to support your arguments. And the last structure is conclusion. Restate your thesis statement and think about additional issues you could explore in your cause and effect analysis, such as additional effects or additional probable causes. And the next topic is the several ways to structure a cause and effect essay. The first one, type 1. Number 1 is introduction, and the next body paragraph cause 1. After that, body paragraph cause 2, next body paragraph effect 1, and body paragraph effect 2, and the last one is concluding paragraph. Or type 2, there are introduction, body paragraph cause 1, body paragraph effect 1, body paragraph cause 2, body paragraph effect 2, and concluding paragraph. Or the last ways to structure, type 3, there are introduction, body paragraph cause, body paragraph effect, and the last concluding paragraph.
Okay, next we have the example of cause and effect essay. So on this part, we show you about the introduction part. So if you guys want to read more about this part, you can stop this video first. And let's move to the outline of this part. Next slide, please. So in this introduction outline, we have hook, and the hook is, according to the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development, over 500,000 people experience homelessness on any given night. The topic is homelessness epidemic in major cities in the United States. And the thesis statement, the rise in the number of homeless people has been caused by a variety of factors. One of the most significant factors is the inadequate social support services. And for the supporting sentences, we have 3 points here. The first is the phenomenon of homeless epidemic. The second is the difficult challenge of homeless epidemic in both cause and effects. And the third, the homeless epidemic effects in variety people. Next, so we enter the body paragraph 1. This is the causes. Next slide. And this is the outline from the body paragraph 1. The topic is the cause of homelessness. The topic sentence, a lack of free or affordable housing is an obvious cause of homelessness. And we have two supporting points here. This is supporting sentence. The first is the solution that should be done by the city government is to provide affordable housing to ensure safety for homeless people. The second, the positive effect by the solution of social support services for homelessness people. Next slide. This is the part of body paragraph 2. It's about the effect. Next. And this is the outline. The topic is effects of homelessness. The topic sentence, the effects of homelessness are complex and can be mirrored the root causes. We have three supporting points here. The first is negative impacts of homelessness on personal relationship. The second is using drugs as a coping strategy. And the third is spiral of poverty and isolation that becomes worse. Next. This is the last paragraph, or we say concluding paragraph. Let's move to the outline. There are some parts here. The first is restating thesis statement. Inadequate social services are a major cause of homelessness, which is a serious problem that calls for a sensitive and diplomatic solution. The summary of the topics, we have 4 points. 4 points here. The first is every city and neighborhood faces unique challenges related to homelessness. The second, the specific root causes of homelessness can vary between individuals, but the lack of adequate social services is common contributor. The third is the effects of homelessness are equally complex and can be mirror images of the root causes. And the last, the right social services can address, reduce, or even remove some of the underlying causes of homelessness. And the last is final conclusion. The final conclusion here is homelessness is a complex issue that requires strategic solution and tactful approach. Although the root causes of homelessness are so many varieties, the lack of adequate social support services is the most common factors. Addressing this issue and providing the right social services support can have very useful effects for both individuals and social at large. That's all the outline from our sample essay. I think this is enough from us. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.